out of the pocket. 7 seconds. 6 seconds. Murray hits it downfield. It is. Oh, it's caught. It is caught. DeAndre Hopkins.
Kevin Durant way outside. Delivers. Kevin Durant from downtown. It's a 6-point game.
What does Giannis need to do to win the championship?
Learn how to play basketball.
So you can't Euro step everything from the free throw line?
I mean, you. To be honest, he's the James Harden of the West Coast. I mean, of the East Coast.
Right.
What James Harden is in the West is what Giannis is there. You have a guy who's not the point guard, who dominates the ball, and he's playing one style. And that style is, I'm gonna try to take all the big men who can't move off the dribble, Euro into the step, and get some dunks. That is amazing during the regular season, but
Right.
when that court gets small, you cannot do that anymore.
Right.
You can't play that. You can't play that style, and like he's like Tebow, but not in the red zone.
Right.
No. You're gonna have to make some actual plays
To
before
get
you
down
get here.
Right.
Goddamn it.
Right.
Like, I know you good here. You good when you don't have to think. No, we're gonna bring you back here. Let's get you to that point. So when the court gets small, that style doesn't work.
So what do you think obviously, so what would you tell him to work on? Because I think until he can shoot a 15-foot jumper consistently, until he can shoot better from the three, and then he's terrible at the foul line. So basically, it's either dunks or layups.
Yeah, he's gonna need to get back to the basket where they can actually double him. You gotta remember, to utilize your shooters, someone has to be doubled.
Right.
So if your style is drive, Euro, spin, dunk, and you decide to pass it, well, those guys are still guarded. So now your shooters are not getting easy back. It's like Blake Griffin. Because you were so used to playing this style, when it counts, no one else gets to eat. So unless he learns how to play back to the basket, where when he gets the ball, teams are actually shifting. Now Middleton hit 3 threes. Now they got to play you one-on-one. Now you can go score. Now you can do those little things. But Holiday kind of helps him a lot. He helps him a lot.
What makes you so convinced that John Wall is going to mesh better with Harden than, say, Russ or CP3?
Because you have to.
What you mean you have to?
You have to. You got to remember, just like anything, you're going into a new city, you're going into a new problem. There's already a king there. You have to sacrifice. You have to sacrifice. You know, just to survive sometimes. You know, you can't go in there, thinking you're gonna dominate that ball. Like, I mean, and I'm gonna say it, Harden is gonna have to reevaluate how he plays the game.
Thank you. I'm glad somebody said it.
Because you've done had everyone now. You done had everyone. And everyone has came and gone. So is it them or is it you?
Because think about it. You wanted Chris Paul, and then you didn't want Chris Paul after a year. You wanted Russ, and then you didn't want Russ after a year. You had Dwight Howard. You had Clint Capella. I mean, at some point in time, even Kobe said it, rest his soul before his death. He said, that's a great style if you like, he going to put up phenomenal numbers, but you can't win a championship like that. So do you want to win a championship, or do you want to be known as one of these elite scorers and be known the best player never to win a championship? Is it James Harden? Is it Karl Malone? Is it Charles Barkley? Is it Patrick Ewing? Because that's the road he's headed down.
Because there's no true offense. With the new owners coming in, that's coming from Wall Street.
Right.
And all they're doing is just crunching numbers on, statistics on how the game should be played.
Right.
You give a guy who's a one-on-one player a whole game of one-on-one.
Right.
When one-on-one is the last 4 minutes, when the game counts.
Crunch time game, the last 5 minutes of the ball game.
Yeah, that's where James Harden, Kyrie, and Dame Lillard, that's where you excel. That's where you get to, okay, the offense, everyone's keyed in on the offense. You use your natural ability to get us buckets.
Right.
Not 48 minutes of it. And that's what the game has turned into, 48 minutes of a one-on-one style. So when I look at how his game is played, I said, technically, he's the easiest person to guard, but hard to guard because he's perfected this style.
That step back.
But he doesn't know how to backdoor, doesn't know how to flare, doesn't know how to come up with.
In other words, he doesn't do anything without the ball.
He doesn't baseline run. He don't post up. Like you have this great offensive guy who only has one offensive tool: dribble, 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 shoot, dribble, 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 step back, dribble, 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 drive. You know, you don't have you have no complete offensive game where everyone can actually eat.